Okay, welcome back to another video. I'm Nathan. Welcome to Chiefers.
I need a beam. I just want a beam. I am not a blogger, but I'm a daily chief.
So today we're going to be talking to Dro Kenji. Kenji is one of the newest artists to come out of Internet Money, and he's unreal. He dropped his debut album with Internet Money, Pistols and Tears, just followed it up with another album, Race Me to Hell. And he's already teasing other shit. He's already teasing other albums. Eat your heart out. So today we're going to get to talk to him about some of that shit, and now we're just waiting for him to hop in. Okay, he's here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kenji.
Yo.
Yo, what's up? Oh, which phone am I doing? We
You can
getting
hear me,
both
bro?
in here? Yeah, I can hear you. Yo. Oh, Jonathan sitting in?
Yeah, no, he's coming.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting there. That's good.
Okay,
Oh,
word.
he's right there.
Sweet. Yeah, yo, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I don't know if you remember me, but we actually met like a few months back when I rolled through with BK Rockstar for like a few days with
Oh
records.
shit! I know. You know, it's crazy. I do remember that, bro.
Seems like y'all got a super tight-knit group over there, like definitely family vibes.
Hell yeah.
A lot of smoking weed over there too.
Hell yeah. Definitely that all day.
How long have you been smoking weed?
Probably since I was about like 15, 16, somewhere around there.
Or would you say it's like a pretty daily thing for you?
It is a daily thing.
Oh, 100%. You high right now?
Nah, not
Okay.
yet.
Who do you like to smoke with over at the house whenever you're rolling up?
To be honest, anybody that's around, bro. Everybody smoke, really. Well, not everybody, but
No, I feel you. It was such a weird experience. Like, I'm from Texas, and so coming out to LA and then like rolling up and everyone's basically like door dashing weed to the house. I was like, this is so fucking weird.
bro, that's the way to do it, bro. Especially for me, because I can't go into the dispensary because I'm not old enough. You feel me?
How old are you?
I just turned 19 on the 11th.
Okay. Are you not gonna get a med card?
I mean, yeah, but you feel
No, I
me?
feel you. So when it comes to music, would you say that you use weed as like a tool, or do you try to keep weed and music separate?
I wouldn't say I use it as a tool, but I'm pretty much high all day, so feel me?
What's your experience with making music when you aren't smoking?
Effortlessly. Because for me, the music shit really don't take much effort, like, you feel me? So like really I could be like, I could probably smoke a whole pound and go make a whole tape one night type shit. You feel me?
So would you say like,
I mean, that's an exaggeration, but you see
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying.
no, for sure. Would you say that you're like what someone would consider a connoisseur level weed smoker, like someone who's adamant about like getting your indicas and sativas or like whatever it may be? Or you
Yes.
just like, oh, you
Yes.
do? For
Yes.
sure. You like getting up?
What you mean?
Well, because if it's up.
Oh, then it's stuck. Because we rich as fuck.
That's right, bro. Hell yeah. Well, yo, Kenji, before we get into it, thank you so much for taking the time to hop in. You've had quite the last few months. Your debut album, Pistols and Tears, that dropped November, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you followed that up with an even longer album, Race Me to Hell, the following month. They're both doing like incredible. What was the timeline for getting both of those finished?
It wasn't really no timeline. It was just I was making songs and we was just using songs to put the projects together for
So
monthly
you were
releases
naming
like we have been doing.
Did you know when you were recording those songs, which album you wanted each of them to live on?
Definitely like selecting songs for each project.
I've never seen an artist drop an album back to back like that, especially just like coming out of the gates like that. Is this a pattern you're going to keep up, like an album every month? I mean, I already saw yesterday your boys are already teasing the cover art for Eat Your Heart Out. So
Yeah.
what's the deal there?
We just gonna keep dropping, giving niggas music, putting shit out.
Albums?
Yeah, bro. Maybe not every single month, but projects coming this year, crazy.
Damn.
Crazy projects, especially this one that's about to drop. Shit crazy, fire.
Do we have a drop date yet, or is that still in the waiting?
Nah, not yet. Just make a lot of songs for real.
Right.
To the point where it's easy to put together projects like that. If I'm planning on dropping a project and it's not finished, then there's nothing to just lock in and make some fire shit. Like, you feel me? Because I'm in the studio every night, locked in, trying to make fire shit.
So how are the messages between the two albums different?
Okay, so Tears and Pistols was more of like, Tears was represented like the slower songs in the project, the more emotional songs of the project. And Pistols represented like the more up-paced songs in the project, like Blowing You Down and songs like that. Race Me to Hell was a play on like, you know how like a girl tell you to go to hell? Like some like so spiteful ass shit, like girl be like, yo, go to hell. Like Race Me to Hell and some shit. Like, nah, bitch, like you go to hell first, like you dying first type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't dying first, you dying first. I'm gonna see you there. Like, you know?
Facts. I was literally just about to ask you about that because that's like definitely a bold title too.
Yeah.
Race me to hell. You think you're winning the race?
Most definitely, bro. I'm with, bro. We ain't even gotta speak on that.
Well, what are some of the most notable tracks from both of those albums?
From Tears and Pistols, Blowing You Down up there for me. And Save Me.
Fucking love
Just those
Saving.
songs are just some of those songs that are just crazy. Like, that sound big. Those songs sound like, you know what I'm saying, songs that could be like big. Well, like a lot of my songs do, but like those songs specifically to me.
What about on Race Me to Hell?
Never Love Me, Feel For You, Over, Hills. Man, fuck it. The whole project, all three of them, bro.
Well, how is Eat Your Heart Out going to be different than these last two?
Oh, you gonna see, bro. This project's gonna be fire. Like, I can't give out the secret sauce, bro. It's gonna drop. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go up.
So you've been dropping music on SoundCloud for about 2 years before Internet Money came into the picture, right?
Yeah,
So when did you start actually making music?
probably like 10th grade. So like 2018.
Were you always going by Dro Kenji?
Yeah, I almost made my name some. It's like whole different shit, but like I landed on Dro Kenji and shit.
What is your real name? Is it Danny?
Yeah. Damn, how you know that Nardwar? The fuck?
I know things, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
So where did that name come from then?
Well, I've always been Dro, because like Dro's like a nickname for my dad and shit. The Kenji was really like a random thing that popped up, because when I first started making music, like I was on some like super corny shit. Like, yo, I need a rap name. So like,
Yeah.
I was thinking of rap names, and it was gonna be like Benji. But then I was like, damn, that's trash, bro. I'm not really. People not gonna fuck with me, bro. So now I was just fucking around with the name and landed on Kenji somehow, bro. That shit was fire. I was like, damn, bro, yeah, that shit hard.
So what was a pivotal moment growing up and like when you were just getting started making music where you really started to take music seriously, like as a career?
To be honest, like in August, so like a couple months ago in August,
really?
bro. Well, to be honest, I always like, I didn't really take it serious, but like I enjoyed music to the point where I would only stay in my room and record. Like I would like not go to school to record, like type shit. So like I would say that. So like my senior year, so like last year, to be honest,
Okay.
I was really just recording, saying fuck school and everything else. Like,
Yeah.
just locked in the room. My nigga Kobe Cove.
And you said you're from South Carolina originally?
Mm-hmm.
Where in South Carolina?
Somerville. I was born in Virginia. Like, I moved to South Carolina in 9th grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So you lived in Virginia growing up.
Yeah, it's my dad in the military, so he can move and shit.
So had you ever been out to LA before working with Internet Money?
Nah, I ain't never left the South besides till I came here. You feel me?
Really? So how would you say the culture is different between the two places?
It's just busy and like, I don't know. It's just like busy, to be honest. It's just like a city. I ain't used to living in a city and shit. It's like everybody always doing something. I just feel like something always going on. Like, you feel me?
Let's backtrack a little bit. So speaking of Internet Money, obviously, what is the story of you like getting connected with them? Like how did all of that come about?
So John, you know John. Man, my manager John, I was just chilling in my room one day. Yeah, now he's my manager, but
Oh,
he's actually
word.
A&R.
This is
Yeah.
news.
Oh, this is news?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
shit.
So it didn't start out like that though, huh?
Hell no. It just made the most sense as shit went along. So I was just chilling in my room one day and shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was doing, but I was just chilling and I got Instagram call, bro. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? I almost didn't answer it because I was like not worried about that at the time. Like, you feel me? Like, so I answered that bitch. I was like, hello. John was like, yo, you trying to come to LA? And like, bro, I don't know this nigga. Like, cause no, he texted me one time before and he was like, yo, send me some unreleased music. And I was like, I had seen his Instagram bio and shit, so he was A&R, but like, I didn't really understand. Like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I just sent this nigga the music, so I was like, fuck it. So I was like, send that nigga the music. That nigga not replied to me for like 2-3 weeks, bro. Yes. So I forgot about that shit. So when I got the call, I was like, damn, who the fuck is this? So I answered. He was like, you want to come to LA? I was like, yeah, bro. When? He was like, tomorrow. I was like, bet. So I was trying to tell. No cap. Just came out to LA, went straight to the studio. Just logged in for like 2 weeks.
And then what? They sent you back and what happened?
Nah, I never went back.
Oh, really? You've been there ever since?
Yeah, well, I went back and shit for my mom and shit. But
So where are you living? Are you living in the Internet Money house with Taz, or what's that situation?
yes, sir. You see it in that money.
Yes, sir.
Shawty right there.
Oh, there. Who is it?
Mikey with the Shawty, best photographer in the
Mikey.
world.
Mikey's a legend, bro.
Oh God.
Now, for real, he's got a gift with the flicks.
Hey.
From the time you started making music back in South Carolina to like where you're at now with your daily routine, internet money and everything, how has your creative process changed?
Honestly, I feel like I make songs more, like I put more creative energy into the songs because I'm not recording them myself in my room. Like, I'm actually in the studio with one of my engineers, which are fire. All of the engineers that I fuck with, they're fire as fuck. And they just add to the song, like push me to finish the song type shit, help me construct the song like on Pro Tools and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, just put everything together, like to the point where everything comes together perfectly when we work together. Like, you feel me? Shit just flow easily.
Oh, for sure. Is there
And
anybody, any of the producers that like you like working with more than others, or what's the balance?
Nah,
They're all
everybody fire
me.
as fuck. But recently, I have been locked in the studio a lot since it's be in the studio with me every night.
Oh wow.
Like, I'm in the studio since it's coming too type shit, so I fuck with them.
Word.
Cody too, Nate, everybody. But I
Buddy.
really been locked in with Senses heavily though.
So then what does an
Yeah.
average day look like for you when you aren't making music?
Honestly, bro, it's not too many days where I don't, cause
I knew you would
that's,
say that.
bro, I wake up, I'll smoke until I go to the studio. Like,
Man.
I really don't do much other than make music or do things related to my music. Like, you feel me?
You just locked in.
I don't even play the games like anymore and shit.
It seems like that's kind of how everyone's routines are structured over internet money.
Yeah, we should be working, bro. It's not like we working like it's forced. Like, nah, like we working because we want to work. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Well, outside of the creative process, what else has changed for you since signing with internet money?
to be honest, everything, bro. Just everything's shifting in a good way. Like, I fuck with it though. Like, everything changing for the better.
How many songs would you say you're making a day?
Probably like 3, 4 on a good day, 5.
Like finished, ready to go?
Yeah.
Are they all songs that you plan to release at some point?
Yeah, most songs just start off as an idea because I freestyle on my songs. So I go in the booth and just come up with melodies and shit. And if it's not sounding fire, then I just move on. Sounding fire, finish the song.
Who are some of your biggest inspirations in music right now?
I say Thug, Future, like rock wise, off of some hip hop shit, like Radiohead, one of my favorite bands.
Really?
Weezer, yeah.
You think you're gonna come out with some rock shit?
Bro, yes, I'm not even gonna say nothing about it.
Is it gonna be on Eat Your Heart Out?
Bro, just wait for that shit to drop, bro. That shit gonna be
Ready, bro. I'm excited, bro, for real.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish my list.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, finish up.
Thug, Future, Trippy, probably Tory, to be honest. He's
Alright.
fire as fuck.
You think you'll work with them?
I'm not gonna speak too much on that. I might be spilling too much beans, bro.
Let's talk about the projects real quick. I noticed you have like no features besides like Ty Fontaine on the one song. But like, is this something that you're gonna keep rolling with, kind of stay solo, or are you gonna try to get some features on the next shit? Like,
Hey man, all I'm gonna say is May's project gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun.
we'll leave it at that. Well, what would you be doing right now if it wasn't for music?
Honestly, nothing.
Just nothing.
Yeah, because I graduated a couple months ago with like no plan type shit. Like, I was one of them niggas that like barely came to school, like 2 point something GPA, like fuck school type beat. Like, you feel me? Like, I was one of them niggas, bro. I really just only made music. And it was like, there was other niggas that made music besides me and Kobe Cole, but like, and I swear to God, but like, out of everybody in my hometown, I would say that we take this shit serious, like the most serious. That's why we gonna get the most furthest with this shit. Like, you feel me? Like,
So you weren't even thinking about college or like none of that. You were just like,
bro, no, bro,
done
because
with this shit.
there was nothing for me to go to college for. So like, I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna be like, you know how people be like, oh, I'm gonna go to college, make my mom happy type shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I would do that, but like at the same time, bro, my mama know I don't want to go to college. I don't want to do none of that stupid ass shit. Like, my mama know that this is what I like doing. This is what I do all day, like with my time. Like,
Your mom was super supportive of the music.
yeah, but like also on the same time, she's my mom, so she was like, yo, you gotta go to college or like go to the military or something. But I was like, fuck, like I didn't know what to do. Like, literally I did not. So then it started going crazy and I was like, you know what, bro, I'm about to go up. So started working stupid hard, ain't never stopped for like 5 months, bro. Trying to buy my mom my house, big ass house.
Well, obviously it can be incredibly hard for artists to come up in such like a cutthroat industry. So what's the best piece of advice that you've been given on your come up, or like any advice that you would give any low key artists trying to break into a similar lane as you?
I'll just say be yourself, bro. Like, don't do shit because somebody else doing it. Like, that shit not, especially in music, that shit not gonna get you nowhere, bro. You gotta be original. Like, and you gotta realize too, if you doing this music shit and you on like your own original shit, bro, they're gonna compare you to somebody, bro. Like, every single time, bro. They do it to every single artist, bro. They did it to Juice. They say he's a Uzi clone. They do it to me. They say I'm a Juice clone. Like,
Yeah.
like, bro, no. You just gotta do what you like doing and do what you think sound good. Your fans gonna fuck with it if you got that pull. If you making fire shit, they gonna fuck with it regardless.
How about when people hear the name Dro Kenji? What's the first thing you want them to think about?
How fire my music is. I don't know, bro.
What, like,
How cool I
I guess a better way to phrase that is what sort of embodies you as an artist, the ripples you're trying to make in the world type shit?
All love ain't fake. All girls are not the same. Couple messages. Focus on you. Get your money. Stop worrying about these whores all the time. Get rich on your own time.
Yeah.
Get rich young. Do young fly shit like me. That's the message, bro. Like, that's what I want my fans to get from this shit. Like, yo, fuck that hoe. Mostly, like, what's the word? Mostly, that's my word, my message in my music. Like, fuck these hoes, bro. Like, we not fucking with them. Like, we can get rich. Like, you feel me? Like, that's the message type of shit.
So what's next for you then? Outside of what we know is we got an album coming. What else is next?
Crazier projects, crazy videos, crazy features, all types of shit. Crazy chains, crazy houses, all types of rapper shit, crazy cars, all of that.
You got merch dropping?
Yes. Soon. It's going crazy, yes.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, yo, Danny, thank you so much for joining me today.
All right, bro.
No, you got a fucking incredible year ahead of you for sure. Before like we sign off here, what's one last thing you want to say to your fans or people who haven't heard of your music?
Go listen to my shit right now.